Right, we're back on it. I said in the last segment we were going to do the roof on Monday, but like ever, I've changed my mind because it is absolutely baking today, and that slate and that lead work is going to be absolutely melting. So like most guys, I'm going to start something else. And this is why we do it, because I can't do that roof work because it's too hot and I won't be able to get onto it. I can't dig out because I haven't done the foundations and I don't want to lower it anymore and risk that banking slipping. It's too sunny to be in there messing around inside that room. So my next thing, I'm going to put the septic tank in. We got the drain in the other week and that's all fine. It has collapsed in a little bit, but never mind. And I have worked some levels out. I've took a level from over here where the agricultural building is going, because we have a toilet in there, and it is around 44 meters all the way down to this corner where that black tank is. So we've got, I've worked it out, I've done the maths, 900 mil of fall, nearly a metre of fall on there, and then from there all the way down to here is 20, nearly 30 metres, and we've got another 600 mil of fall to go into there. I needed to work all that out before I could start putting the tank in and digging the hole or anything, because I need to know how deep to bury it. I didn't want to end up coming in with my pipe and the tank's too high. Obviously water doesn't flow uphill. So what I think I'm going to do, I just need to take this gate off. This gate's going to be in the way. But maybe me, I've put one engine upwards and one downwards so that no one nicks the gates. But yeah, now I can't get it off. So we'll buzz these off, we'll get the gate off. And then I'm thinking I'm just going to put it to the side, so I might get the little Kubota in first and just dig a bit of this banking out, and we'll get rid of it, I think, with a dumper. Make a nice little level plat, and then we'll get the big machine in here and we'll dig a big hole. Need an extension bar. Done. Oh, this isn't light. I think digger bucket's down there that I want. Might just move that pipe and then we can track down and get it. And we'll get a dumper, we'll move some muck. Hey, more muck moving. Get in there. On a day like today, I'm so glad I chose the model with the air conditioning. I normally drive with windows up because it makes more sense, even when it's raining, but windows are shut today. Aircon on. Just no aircon on dumper though, but natural breeze. We're just going to have to tip these rocks out. We know where to tip them down where we're crushing. We've loaded them up here, but unfortunately, just have to load them again. I need the dumper. We've got a bit of a starting issue with that other one. The old girl. We couldn't get it to start when we were last moving all the material out of there, but we managed to get it going. I bypassed it. It's the fuel cell, you know, it's not disengaging, allowing it to start, so I managed to wire it, but we'll use this one. This dumper's full of mud as well. Oh, anyway, note from yesterday when we were at Airwood House, went to that food festival, and I thought, wow, there's going to be some proper good food here. It was the worst food I've ever had. They just put loads of like catering vans on, and we went, got what should have been like loaded fries with crispy duck, and it was like crappy duck, semi-boiled, not crispy at all, and they just like chopped all the fat and everything up and threw it in. And my missus had her wrap, and I must have had a handful of gristle when we finished. And then we thought, we'll get an ice cream to this Cheshire ice cream company or whatever it was, and it must have just been like 90% emulsifier, a little bit of ice cream. It was the worst ice cream I've ever had. And to say it was like a food festival, bleh, don't bother going. Bleh. I'd rather eat my butties here. Oh, it's bliss in here. Absolutely bliss. I'm just trying to get myself a level platform going on before I start doing anything. It was all uneven in this field here. So I've just took a bit of that banking down on the left hand side and we'll just see if we can get a level platform going on. Nice little plateau there. I think this manhole's filled in, but if I remember rightly, we're coming out about here, so we should just be in line for putting a tank in there. And I think we might just cut under that fence there, and then we'll put the top water drains around this side and go through the gate, and it'll just split off both of them. But we can bring them all down here in one. We'll just put a big manhole or two manholes on the other side of that gateway, where it'll come and split out there. Just put some spray down, I don't really see it on here, just some spray down there, give me a bit of a gist of where we've got to dig to. Let's get at it. Start tipping in where we put this road in the other day, and we'll just get this all filled in down here, I think. This handbrake on the dumper is just getting a bit, it needs tightening up a little bit, so let's tighten it up. Don't want it rolling down the hill after me. Just normally 19mm underneath that tightens the handbrake up. We'll give it a go. Oh, this one's a 13. Normally, on the telehandlers, the same handbrake system on telehandlers. Sometimes there's two 19mm nuts on there, you can tighten that and it pushes that little bar across makes the pads a bit better. But we're going to have to adjust. We're going to have to adjust this one up here. 213's only a locking nut on it. It'll pull that lever further down. Give it feel. Locking that bottom one off. Line that one down. And then tighten the other one up. Give that a try. Oh, it still feels a bit slack. Then we go a bit more. Right, very good. Oh, that's better. Got it down to probably about just over 2 metre at a minute. I'm just going to take another dumper full out. I need to then set the levels, have a look and see where the invert level is coming into the septic tank. It's not bugging me here. And then we might have to go deeper than that, but just depends where that invert level is. But I think about 2.3 metres is level with the top of the ground, with the top of the chamber. So we'll just see, get one more out, and then we'll have a look. A big stone in there now. Ah, it's got it. That's got it. Much easier when there's two of you doing this, because someone can direct you. I can't really see inside the hole now, it's got that deep. We are at 2.3. I think I'll do. Just clean this little bit out down in here. Right, we'll just go and measure this invert level on this tank, and that'll let us know how deep it's going to sit in the ground. I've worked it out in cabin, exactly what depth it needs to be. So we'll have to just move all the machines and put that dumpy level on it. There we go, in. Let's measure that. I think that's going to be about 140 from the ground. Right, I need to go and do some maths and work out what it's going to be. Right, I need to move all these dumpers 1.45 from in between the gate posts. Wants to be 1.45 metres deep. So we'll get that worked out now. Right, this is going to might be a bit difficult because I need to get 1.4 from the bottom. No, probably a bit more. 1.5 because we're going to put a bit of concrete under it. 4 inch of concrete under it. So 1.5. Now this is where 2 people come in handy. But we haven't got 2 people. 1.4. How am I going to hold that in there? Oh, got an idea. I'll be back in a minute. Done it. So if I just measure 1.5 up there, put the staff at the bottom of that. Just like that, and problem solved. That's that there, stay. If we look at that, you should be able to take a, not doing my sunglasses on. $2,840. Let's put that next to that gate post, see if we can pick that up. 340. Well, works out we're at a metre down below that gate level, and we need to be at 1.45, so we've got another 450 mil to go. My problem is now this septic tank, I'm just thinking that now it's level with the ground, but if we go another 450 down, we're going to end up burying it, and I'm just wondering whether I pop the lid off it to see how and if we can actually bury it in some way, because we'd have to build a brick chamber around it then, obviously to retain all the ground. So yeah, not ideal. I've had this tank here five years, I think, never been opened. Hang on. There we go, it's the bio discs. Just lock it again. So what I'm thinking, if we manage to concrete big enough around it, we should be able to get a big brick chamber, because we obviously have to get this lid up, and it might be best at one side to leave somewhere where you can stand as well, so we can take the lid off and still service it. And as well, 450 will only be about that big, I think. So, yeah, half a metre, something like that. I think what we'll do, just to make it easy, because I can't go any further up that thing, up the staff, I'm thinking we'll just move the staff another 450 up, and then we'll just go on that 2,840 mark again. Look at that. 450 up from that. Yeah, you see we're only that far out. Not far at all. Yeah, that should be it. Well, there we go. Dug it down another 450, squared it all off. Happy. It's a fair deep hole that. Just check the side measurements as well. With 2 metre by 2 metre. Maybe just a little bit over, but I'm going to try to put the tank in first before we do anything. We'll put the tank in, double check the levels on it, make sure the levels are fine, and then we will concrete it in. So that's tomorrow's job. Anyway, end of this video. Obviously we'll do one tomorrow. Catch you later.